Okay, so let's proceed ahead with your group discussion for IOCL. Let me give you a topic and then I give you some time. The topic is solution to the rising problem of traffic. Solution to the rising problem of traffic.
So can you repeat it again?
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
Yes, I have written also solution to the rising problem of traffic. Traffic. This is the topic.
Vijendra, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you are not properly audible, sir. Can you repeat it again? What you told?
It is written there. See this. Topic is also written there.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
To the rising problem of traffic. The topic is solution. This is a group discussion. You take it as a GD, though it can be taken as GT also, but this time we take it as group discussion.
So shall we start?
Just give a second.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now you can start the discussion.
So good morning, everyone.
Dear friends.
Good morning, friends. Myself
so
Sahil,
it
and
is-
I'm very glad to start the discussion today. So, topic given to us is solution to the rising problem of traffic. According to me, the topic is of current relevance. And before finding solution, I think we must find the causes. Means what are the causes which are leading to the problem of traffic, and thereafter we must find a solution. So we should proceed in this manner in order to arrive at a fruitful discussion. With this, I would like to open the house of discussion to all of you. Thank you.
due to traffic
As my
problem-
dear friend told me about the problem of rising traffic, so I like to add that there are two basic problems of the rising traffic. The first one is increase in the income of the current generation. And since this increase in income led to the high standards of living, so preferably the middle class is going towards more and more getting more and more personal vehicles. So this leads to the increase in the traffic, and there are few consequences, and then we'll come to this alternative solution. I mean, the different solutions to the traffic congestion. So the consequences include obviously pollution and time delay, and time delay has very harsh consequences. So suppose ambulance is stuck in traffic, which has very bad consequences, which can claim someone's life also.
I'm also agreeing the same with that. What you say, you are correct. In the metro cities and in the major cities, there is a problem of traffic, and there is so many traffic, which
Exactly.
also produces too many pollutions. So I want to suggest that for this purpose, we should use infrared sensor, because infrared sensor, according to the traffic at one side, it will create the timer, and it will allow all the traffics who want to pass. And I think according to the traffic, infrared sensor will absorb.
See, one thing, Siddhant, one thing. The point is that we have to give the solution to the rising solution to the rising problem of the traffic.
Yes.
So although we know, although everyone we know that from past 10-20 years, the traffic problem is a very common problem, which will definitely see in our own localities also, in localities, in the traffics, in everywhere, not only in the traffic, in our day-to-day, in our locality sites also. When we'll go and pass our vehicle to the road, we'll definitely see the traffic problems. That kind is coming on, or the time delaying, or time the wasting. So this kind of stuff. So right now, what is going the problem? Why the topic is the solution to the rising problem. The rising, because the traffic problem that was not so I think not so affected at that time, but right now it is affecting more and more, because the traffic problem right now is taking its pace, because the first cause is I think is the affordability. Everybody right now can afford 3 or 4 personal vehicles at their home.
Yes.
That means a service holder with his son, daughter, everybody in the family, if there are 4 members, then they have 4 personal vehicles, including their 4-wheelers also, 2-wheelers also, everything. So first one, the affordability. Second one is the main rising problem. The rising problem of this traffic problem is the rules that we are generally not following. To save our time, we just passing on the traffic. Let's go, just go fast. We have no time. So second one, the thing that we are not regulating the traffic rules, actually not following the traffic rules properly while we are traveling in traffics. Second.
So moving ahead, I would like to start
I like to propose
coming
an
up with the
alternative.
solutions.
I like to
we
propose
can
a
give solutions like for small
remedy
duration
to
up
get
to
away
3
with
to
the
4
traffic
kilometers.
congestion.
We can take
I think
bicycles
we should,
instead of car and
I
bikes.
think we should use
We
more
should
and more.
widen the roads.
One-
Government should do something in this. Government should widen the road so that we can reduce the traffic. And there has to be a divider on each and every road of this country. And the poor roads are also problems for like traffic, because
Exactly.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
one
think we
solution.
should
Okay,
create
one
the
solution.
awareness. I
Okay,
think
one
we should
solution
create
is
No,
awareness about
no.
carpooling
Ajit,
amongst people. I think we should create awareness about carpooling.
Yeah, government should create
Sahil,
awareness.
everybody,
Yeah,
Sahil,
government should come up
Sahil,
with some policies so that.
there was one thing. One second. The
Yes,
point
yes.
is that if you're talking about if you're talking about awareness,
हम वॉकिंग करके भी जा सकते हैं. तो ऐसी
हाँ,
ऐसी
सिद्धांत जी.
चीजें हैं जो
I would like to say that we should number one we should try to build alternative routes to the existing routes, such as more and more flyovers. Number
Yes.
2, we should promote the use of public transport
Yeah,
as
but
much as we
it will
can.
take
Number
time.
3,
It's
we should
gradual
promote the
process.
use of
Not
inland
I think-
waterways.
And we should also
promote
look
the
over
use
the
of
poor
inland
roads, which are
waterways,
also
which
the
will serve
problem
as
for
a
traffic.
purpose to
We should
alternate
think
traffic,
about
which
the
will be more
solutions which
cheaper.
we
Okay,
can
one thing.
implement at a faster pace as compared to that.
Yes.
Building flyovers will take
Government should
larger
create
time.
awareness among
Sahil ji,
people.
I want to give you one. Devaji, I want to give you one solution, the best solution. If you have, you have visited a place in Odisha called Raulkela. Okay, Raulkela Steel City. There they have the traffic plan of a ring road plan. I think when I was there, when I was working there, that it is the best plan, I think, for traffic control, because the ring road concept is the best road, is the best concept to control the traffic road, because in ring road there will be a simple straight road, and with that road there are lots of branches will become, and from that branches then sub branches will be there. So it
I would
will
like
be
to add to your point that we should also
But it
come up with
depends on-
construction
but
of
it
more
depends
and
on
more
the
bypass
infrastructure of the
roads,
city.
which
Yes, I'm
bypasses the
talking about
heavy
that
commercial
bypasses.
vehicle without entering into the mainstream of the main traffic stream of the congested cities.
okay for
Apart from
Yeah,
that,
and
we should
as
also
Siddhant said
apart
that
from that,
if it's
just give
not
me one
means
chance.
You are
that
talking
much
about-
Just give
important,
me one
then
chance.
we can
And
avoid using means car. Then we can use means we can go there by walk too. Means if it is that not urgent and not that important, so we
Yes,
can
yes,
use
Sahil.
it.
I'm also
it's
thinking on
easy.
this
That
one.
I think
Sahilji,
apart from
Sahilji.
that, I
Government
think
should
it's
also
time
do
to
something about
promote the
accidents,
culture of
because
sharing
accidents are
cabs
also
and
the main
sharing the cars.
is the
We
problem
can
for
promote the
the
very
culture
traffic.
of sharing cabs and sharing cars, which can save the
No,
Yes.
cost also, as well as
people know this, but
Yes.
they are
Sharing
not
is a good
means
concept.
they hesitate. in implementing it.
Sahilji, it's very Sahilji, it's somehow for us easy to say that ki, oh, we should work but in practically possible we are also not doing the thing.
Because
See,
yes, right,
because
right.
we are
That's
only
why we
saying
should
ki,
come up
okay,
with
we
the
will go on
concept.
the road
that.
working though.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we have to find the problem. So find the solution to the problem. So we have
So
to
sharing is the best. If you are talking about the solution, sharing will be the good one for this, because
apart
two
from
guys
that,
are
apart
one
from
race.
that,
but
there is a,
Listen,
apart
listen,
from that,
friends.
how to
Listen,
implement
friends.
it means people hesitate.
apart from that,
But
I
if
like
we
to
make them
I like to
realize
add that
it
apart
will
from that, there is
save
a very
their money
beautiful
too, and
program
also
conducted by
save
Delhi
the
government.
problems which are currently happening, then we can promote carpooling. Means
See,
people don't
yes,
like
friends.
already, but
Sahilji,
There is
if
a
you are
very
talking,
beautiful program. Let me
see.
speak, sir. Let
Okay.
me speak, sir. Apart from that, there's a very beautiful program which is inducted by Delhi government in every years during the peak season of the pollution. That is called odd and even scheme. That turned out to be very, very beneficial in curbing the pollution and traffic menace in Delhi.
Yes.
And
no, not
as
only
I mentioned,
that,
we should try to
traffic,
promote the inland waterways if the city is situated on the bank of the river, which can serve as a purpose to alternate road traffic.
See.
Yes.
No, not only for, if you are talking about the pollution or the traffic control, not the even out system is only helpful. The extra point is that for the heavy vehicles, the trucks that was coming from the Punjab to the Delhi, when it was entering to Delhi, the Kejriwal sir has done a outside road system where the almost per day 40 to 50,000 trucks they were to travel.
Bypass system.
That I already mentioned. Construction of more and more bypasses.
Yes.
लेकिन कैसा होता है, अभी तो टाइमर है,
I mentioned it.
वो टाइमर के हिसाब से जाने वाला होता है.
Actually,
right
now, see my friends,
please,
actually, right now we are focusing on the short-term goal only. Actually, if we see the long term, the rising population is one of the major concern in the traffic, rising traffic. So the government should also make some policies to control the population also, and also government can play a major role in these. They should make various penalties the people who break the rules. Which is the major cause of the rising traffic problem.
For not following the rule and regulation properly.
Yeah, they should
aging
put some
population is the
penalties.
issue, means we will face in future. So it's not a better option to control means the rising population.
I am
Because
saying
it's a point.
we should have a
It's a
long-term
point.
goal
Yes.
also, na? We should
Yes,
have
yes,
a
yes.
long-term goal also.
Besides that, there is a very generic
Vikrantji-
point, but there's a very generic point, but it is as effective as other alternatives. Is that the traffic management by the traffic police should be efficient. Existing traffic management should be very, very efficient.
No, it's the thing. It's the thing. But if you're talking about the solutions to minimize that rising problem of the traffic, so there are basically two type of problem. One is for the heavy vehicles. One is for the local vehicles, that 4-wheeler, 2-wheeler buses, school buses there. Okay.
But the problem is you cannot bifurcate the traffic directly into heavy vehicles and light commercial vehicles. They are mixed traffic.
I'm not talking about the
actually, my friend,
I'm just simply saying.
Actually, government is coming with a new policy. They are making a corridor between Delhi and Agra. They are just making a corridor in which only heavy traffics will be there. They will make that corridor in such a way they will provide some electricity supplies over there, just like you have seen the electric trains. So they will provide electric supply. All the heavy vehicles will be run by the electricity only, and just like electric trains move. So they are making a separate corridor for that. So these things are going on.
Just like DFCC, just like DFCCIL.
Yes,
the government should also think about
traffic
metro in Delhi.
Timer.
Like metro has reduced the traffic too much in Delhi. So government should also came up with such initiatives in other cities as well.
I think we can keep the metro under the ambit of public transport if every member agree with me.
No, metro is a thing. Okay, it's a public transport service, I know. But as per a personal, because
metro
the
is not
problem,
rising the traffic problem. It can be a solution.
It's a personal choice.
It gives means problem of traffic, means while construction of metro during construction, it might be problem. It might leading to a traffic.
But it was made as a solution to existing traffic problem, right?
Yeah, but maximum traffic control works on the timer. But what I say, if we use infrared sensor, so according to the traffic on the particular road, it will allow according to time, means not allow according to time, means how many number of vehicles are there. According to that, the infrared sensor will set a timer and it will pass all the traffic. This should be also suggestion from my side.
Actually,
apart from that,
Siddhant,
I like
that information is already provided by Google Maps to us,
Yes.
whether the traffic
Right,
is
right,
more
right.
in
One
which
of the
area. So
practical-
We are not
one of the-
implementing it now.
One of the
If I'm
practical
not-
We are
solutions
not
wrong.
implementing
No, no.
it.
Apart from that, I like to provide one technical solution. So being a civil engineer, we have to study the cycle length of a traffic signal that is determined using the Webster equation. So I think that the Webster equation is highly generalized in nature, and we should try to incorporate the local traffic behavior in those equations and come up with a new type of cycle length, which is highly optimal for that particular existing traffic situation in a given area.
How it is going to help?
Ajit, can you please elaborate? I don't understand
we
what
can't
does
get
the
it.
I
thing
mean, the Webster equation is a particular, it has a particular formula, like 1.5L plus something like that. I don't remember exactly. So
No,
this formula is highly
What it
generalized in
determines
nature.
actually.
And what I
we're
try to
asking-
say is, based
See,
upon
see,
the
what it is
experience of the
for.
existing
Yes.
traffic police on the roads, we
Okay.
can have certain behavior of the traffic which can be integrated into this Webster equation, so that we can come up with the most efficient cycle length for the given traffic in a given area.
So how
Yeah,
it will
whenever
help?
required, we can
help
use
for the
cycle
traffic
lab.
control?
What?
How can it be helpful for to diminish the
I'm
rising
telling you.
problem of traffic?
I'm telling you, it can be helpful because say suppose a area which doesn't have that much of traffic flow, it is unnecessary to give a long duration of red cycle. However, if if a area is having a very big traffic, so it's very important to give the maximum duration of green cycle. So this is how we can incorporate the local behavior of the traffic on those formulas.
Okay.
And
So,
one thing I also like to add that if anybody have you seen that some of e-metros run in our cities, like those small electric rickshaws. So like
Yes.
there are too many electric rickshaws nowadays running in our cities. Like anybody who's not working get e-rickshaw and he go on to road. Like so they are creating too
Yeah,
much
you are
traffic
right.
in our
Devaji, in
area.
addition to
It's a major
Devaji,
problem.
yes, in addition to that,
Yeah.
also we should go for one alternate point that you are missing is the city buses, the government city buses, because that city bus concept is also obviously it also help to control the rising traffic wall, because everybody can afford some only 5 rupees 10 rupees ticket from one to there or whenever they want to go. So a lots of people, they can easily accommodate on that big buses and they simply go. So obviously if 10 car users, if 10 four-wheeler users are there, they can simply go to bus and take only 5 or 10 rupees ticket and then they can travel. So it is
that's
also a
why
very good thing.
before I was suggesting about metro, like there has to be metro in every major city.
No,
of India.
metro you can't be available. Metro
Every city it is not
metro you
possible.
can't be
Like,
available in every city, na?
In every city,
No,
it is
yeah.
not possible
Every
to have
places
metro.
is not possible, na? Every possible.
Yeah,
can't,
but I was talking
yes,
about in
every city
longer
can't
duration. Okay.
No, for each and every point, because although everybody, because when in an area when there is a big number of population, so every requirement to every place is different, na? I want to go that place, you want to go that place. So for every point, if metro will be there, I don't think it will be somehow
Yeah, in
possible
small
right
cities
now.
it is not possible. Yeah,
Not
that's
possible.
a
I am talking about the small cities also, included small cities, big cities, everybody's traffic problems we are talking about.
Yeah, so
for
we
that.
should look over
And
city
whenever it
buses
is
and
required, we
e-rickshaws
can
as
use
well.
cycles also, I think.
Yes, I totally agree. We can use the cycles for the petty walks wherever we need to change the locality or something like 1 kilometer. Or
We
2
should also look
kilometers.
over poor
Yeah,
roads.
we must
like,
distribute the
which have too much
population which is causing traffic into various alternative which are available. I said metro, city buses, and so many other things which might be available. So we must distribute the population that is causing traffic. So I think it is possible. Means people already know about it, but we need to create more awareness about it. That
See, Sahilji, to aware people is very easy. Ki, okay, we are awareing, we are telling him the points, telling everybody
there
about the
is
point.
one
But when there
is one kind of thinking in mind of people that
yes,
it will this type of transportation will not match their standard or something. So
No,
we need to
not
break
size,
such kind of thinking.
not about standard, not about standard. Actually, what I'm talking from a personal, when I was also traveling 1-2 times, I thought, okay, no, we have to traffic follow that. After 2-3 days or after some days, everything will go normal, and we'll again go start and our vehicle and simply go to our office.
No, but
So
one thing can also
Apart
be
from
done.
that, I like to add that
That's
in
what we have
order
to
to
do. We have
encourage the
to
use
find
of
a
public
solution. We
transport,
can't
government
sit like
might
this,
come up with some lucrative reforms and lucrative, what should I say, schemes to encourage the public transport, like giving subsidies as it was done in Delhi. That's also
personal,
good. That's
Ajit,
also good step taken in this
yes,
direction.
Ajit. For personal point of view, I will take. Yes. Sorry.
One suggestion I would give, one thing can also be done, like the major corporate organization in our country, like Tata and Reliance and many other organizations which are like Mahindra. So they can implement this thing ki, the workers and the employees, those who are working in their organization, they should make such rules ki, they have to use the public transport. They should provide the public transport to the employees of their organization, and you
I
have
think
to use
it already exists in some part of the
agree with
conglomerates.
some of
Like
there, but many of the
there in
organizations, big
Jamshedpur.
organization can I'm telling you, all of the just like Delhi, most of the people use their own vehicles.
Yes,
So
totally
there is
agree.
a urgent need of this. So all the IT companies, they should do this thing, and it can eradicate this problem. So it should be
Vikrant, I
implemented
totally agree
on
with
an
you
urgent basis.
on this point. Like in L&T, Larsen & Toubro, they also do this thing. Like from if you want to go from office to home or from office to they didn't like distinguish between everyone. If you are a peon or if you are a project director, then everyone will go by the same bus. Like from office to home, and
that also promotes unity.
See, Bikranji, you are telling very good point, but it is for the employees only, no? What about the civilians where they are traveling from here?
I'm asking you, it will use the
transport, right? They are using
but it will reduce the problem to some extent.
Means we have to give the solution to reduce the traffic problem, not to eliminate.
We cannot completely eradicate this problem.
You are means only means
that's why I told na,
from our side we have
problem
to
is
put some efforts. From our side we have to put some effort. In which sector you can efforts, you can do it now.
Yes,
right.
That. What about civilization? So according to what you can do.
Also few things.
Are you ready for conclusion now?
Yes. So I'd like to conclude this GD by proposing few of the alternatives to reduce the existing traffic menace. So the first alternative is to use the inland waterways as much as we can, as it is being done in Bihar. So the government of Bihar is planning to have the waterways on the bank of river Ganga, as it also exists in Guwahati. The number 2 is we should build the alternative routes and flyovers as much as we can in our given financial capacity. We should try to promote the use of public transport as much as we can. We should also promote the culture of sharing the rides and cabs. And apart from that, we should also use some technological measures like infrared sensors, which is already present in Google Maps. The highly congested streets are shown with the red lights. And apart from that, we can also incorporate the local traffic behavior in the Webster formula to come up with an optimized cycle length. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, let me give you the feedback now. See, I think most of you have participated except I think Dinesh, you need to speak because that will be trouble. So Dinesh has spoken less. Then Divesh also got less participation. He also then Vikrant also you can speak very well, but you have spoken less. Siddhant did initiative, Sahil did initiative. After that they spoke less. So Amar kept on participating, Ajit kept on participating, and then followed by Siddhant, Sahil, Vikrant, and then Divesh, and then Divesh, and then Dinesh. Something like this you participated. If I give you marks, Sahil, I'll give you 6.9. Ajit, I'll give you 7.1. Siddhant 6.8. Amar 7.4. Devesh 6.6. Vikrant 6.8. And Dinesh, I'll not rate you because you have not spoken, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is what, though you have given very good points, topic you have to very carefully see. Solution to the rising problem, not causes. I understand that the causes you have to mention before giving solution, but focus more should be on the solution. Like I give you example, like Vikrant said, okay, rising population is the cause, but the topic was not cause, solution. So when you say rising population is the cause, next you have to tell me what is the solution then, because if you don't add the solution, तो फिर उसका होगा क्या, और population का solution क्या है, then people will say कि यार population immediately control तो नहीं होगा, but then the solution can be decongestion of the cities. Where is the traffic problem? Metropolitan cities. You talk about Bangalore, you talk about Delhi, you talk about Bombay. Why is the problem of this thing, population in these cities? Is it breeding? No, it is the actually migration. People come for employment to Bangalore. Why Bangalore? Why there is a traffic congestion? Because people from all over India, they flock to Bangalore for job. Now decongestion needs to be there. So why don't we create some more cities for decongestion? So the already burdened main traffic problem is in the metropolitan cities. So population is increasing in these cities. Why? Because not breeding, but because of migration. People, job seekers come there. So can we reduce that particular, congestion in these cities? Migration problem should be thought of. That is the main thing. So what are the main causes of the, traffic congestion? Is huge population in some places. That huge population is not because of breeding. It is also because of migration. Then there is a, limited infrastructure. Infrastructure is also limited. And wrongly designed infrastructure, because barish ho gayi, rain ho gaya, traffic congestion. Earlier is not, but because of rain there is a traffic congestion. Why? Because you have not designed it well. So that infrastructure is a problem. That is a second thing. You need to create the infrastructure, and then yes, you need to manage whatever infrastructure you have to manage that well. So I start with one by one, and then when you concluded, Ajit, you should not have concluded with inlet waterway. सारे डिस्कशन में तुम बिहार की बात थोड़ी कर रहे हो, क्या ट्रैफिक कंजेशन बिहार में ही होता है? और अगर
सर मैंने बस एक एग्जांपल दिया था बिहार का, और दूसरा एग्जांपल
कंक्लूजन में पहली लाइन ही तुम्हारी ये है. कंक्लूजन में फर्स्ट लाइन शुड बी द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन.
ओके सर.
waterways one of the thing very insignificant part और मेन पॉइंट्स है ना, उसको मेंशन करो कंक्लूजन में.
सर should I have started with building alternative infrastructures?
Okay sir. Yes, so migration problem should be reduced. You should build the alternate things, and cities में main traffic congestion is in the cities. So mass rapid transport system, public transport system is something which we should think of. दिल्ली में मेट्रो आया तो उससे फायदा हुआ. So जहां जहां मेट्रो आ सकता है मेट्रो लाओ, जहां जहां मोनो रेल आ सकता है मोनो रेल लाओ, जहां जहां अदर पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम वी कैन क्रिएट, यू डू इट. You talk about Kanpur, suppose Kanpur mein we cannot have metro, it is not economically viable, then you think of something else, monorail or something else. Who stops government from building rapid transport systems? Public transport systems are there in world over. Japan kind of countries are having more population density than India. Tokyo is far more congested. New York, we don't see any traffic congestion there. Why? Rapid transport system, public transport system. Suppose I get a transport system very comfortably. Delhi mein metro mein people want to travel. Why? It saves the time, it saves the money, comfortable journey. Create transport system. So who is asking you to create only metro? Create something alternate. कानपुर के लिए transport system सोचो क्या हो सकता है. हमारे पास public transport system effective नहीं है, इसलिए personal vehicles, autos and all these things are coming. People should change their habit to travel in the personal vehicle, and they should travel in the public transport system. That is very important. So Sahil started with the what are the causes of traffic and then open. So Sahil typically followed the structure to start the discussion. He was not having, he did not give any points in introduction, but he followed the structure. So that is okay, not a problem. You started the discussion. Ajit gave very good points. Ajit said, okay, there are 3 causes. Income of the middle group is increasing. Another 2 points he said. He said, what are the consequences? Alternate transport system should be created. Alternate route should be created. So Ajit mentioned these points. Siddhant said, metropolitan cities में pollution is coming. Infrared sensors. So I don't know, infrared sensors कैसे help करेगा वो, I think he should have elaborated, Siddhant. Then Amar said, okay, earlier traffic was not there, but now traffic has increased. So Amar, you took a lot of time in explaining that first. That was not required. Then you said, okay, ring road concept can be there. That is infrastructure. Affordability, 3-4 vehicles people are taking. That is a cause. Okay, 3-4 vehicles people are taking. That is a cause. What is the solution? Rules people are not following. What is the solution? That sharing basis pay we should travel. That is a solution. Okay, sharing basis I understood. Then Devesh talked about, roads, broad roads should be there, and we should promote people to use the cycles. That was the Devesh point. Vikrant said rising population is a problem. Solution we need to talk about. Corridors, he talked about corridors can be there. So these were the points which people discussed. Odd even scheme was told by Ajit. Traffic management should be done. Bypass should be created. So overall, your entire discussion was how infrastructure can be developed. You think of this traffic problem, you think of from different perspective. What the government should do? Create the public transport system, create infrastructure, government ka role. What people should do? Try to go on sharing basis, try to use public transport, try to follow the traffic rules, which people should do. That is how they have to follow. तो government को क्या करना है, लोगों को क्या करना है, traffic police को क्या करना है. Okay, you are back now? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
So ट्रैफिक पुलिस को क्या करना है, तो जो भी तुम पॉइंट्स दे रहे हो ना उनको कैटेगरी में डालने की ट्राई करो. भाई जितने भी तुमने बताया कि सर कॉरिडोर बना दो, रिंग रोड बना दो, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बना दो, गवर्नमेंट का काम है ना. तो गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना है, व्हाट गवर्नमेंट शुड डू. पब्लिक को क्या करना है, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना है, सिटी गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना है. अब जैसे बिहार की बात करते हैं, बिहार से लोग जाते हैं माइग्रेंट की तरह से सिटीज में, वो पॉपुलेशन बढ़ रहा है. तो बिहार गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना चाहिए, बिहार गवर्नमेंट को वहां अल्टरनेट मतलब एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करना चाहिए, सो दैट वो प्रॉब्लम को डीकंजेस्ट किया जा सके. सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना है, सिटीज क्रिएट करो. व्हाई बेंगलोर ओनली, व्हाई नॉट अनदर सिटी सिमिलर टू बेंगलोर. इंडिया इज अ ह्यूज कंट्री यार, उसके लिए डेवलप. लोगों को क्या करना है, लोग जहां पे बाइक पे जा सके, कार क्यों लेके जा रहे हो भाई, बाइक पे जाओ. अगर कार ले जा रहे हो तो 3-4 लोग शेयरिंग बेसिस पे जाओ. लोगों को ये करना है. सो दैट वे. अच्छा, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप, पीपी. प्राइवेट प्लेयर आएगा, मेट्रो डेवलप करेगा, मोनो रेल डेवलप करेगा, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करेगा, फिर बाद में उसको उससे बेनिफिट होगा. जैसे आप टोल टैक्स लेते हैं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कैसे बनेगा, गवर्नमेंट का रिसोर्स नहीं है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कैसे बनेगा, प्राइवेट प्लेयर बनाए ना, अंबानी बनाए, अदानी बनाए, आई मीन दिस गाइस शुड मेक, एंड फिर उसमें उन्होंने टैक्स लेना तो ले लें. तो प्राइवेट प्लेयर उस तरीके से इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा. हमें फ्यूचर की प्लानिंग करनी पड़ेगी. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि पहले हम प्रॉब्लम आने दें फिर सोल्यूशन दें. Think of the problem which might come. Think of the problem which might come and give the solution. Make the solution. Create the solution. That is how we have to go for it. तो points आपने सारे अच्छे दिए हैं. This is not about that. But मेरा point बस ये है कि आप टॉपिक जो है ना, टॉपिक उसको बार बार सोचो कि टॉपिक दिया क्या है, उसको लिख लो कॉपी पे, और ड्यूरिंग डिस्कशन उसको देखते रहो कि टॉपिक भाई साहब ये है. I should not deviate from the topic. ऐसा ना हो कि आपने 3 बार बोला और तीनों बार बस कॉज दिए, सोल्यूशन दिया ही नहीं, तो नंबर नहीं मिलेंगे आपको. उसने बोला था सोल्यूशन दो, तुम कॉज बताए पड़े हो. नो डाउट कॉज बताना है, सोल्यूशन पहले कॉज बताना है. जैसे अजीत उसने बोला कि साहिल ने बोला कि हमें कॉजेस बताने पड़ेंगे सोल्यूशन से पहले. इंट्रोडक्शन ऐसे किया उसने, नो डाउट, बट सोल्यूशन इज द मेन थिंग, राइट?
Yes.
Okay, now that's all from my side. Anything you want to say?
सर
जैसे कि हम यहाँ पर अभी डिस्कशन एक पॉइंट किए थे, अजीत की पता नहीं किसी ने पूछे थे कि बोले थे साहिल जी कि अवेयरनेस के बारे में, क्योंकि जैसे मैं उस पर काउंटर पॉइंट किया कि अवेयरनेस करना उतना इजी नहीं होता है. जैसे कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि अवेयर होना चाहिए, अवेयर करना चाहिए, जबकि एजुकेटेड लोग, हम लोग मैक्सिमम एजुकेटेड होने के बावजूद भी हम लोग ट्रैफिक रूल्स तोड़ते हैं कि मतलब टाइम बचाने के लिए या टाइम वेस्ट ना हो उसके लिए हम लोग जल्दी जल्दी जैसे कि हम मतलब आगे बढ़ते हैं कि चलो ट्रैफिक रूल तोड़ के चलते हैं. तो इस चीज मतलब ये एक अजीब तरह का इस चीज पे मैं क्या सॉल्यूशन दे सकते हैं, मतलब अवेयरनेस को रिलेटेड करते हुए? अगर
नहीं देखो, अवेयरनेस तो स्प्रेड करनी चाहिए, अवेयरनेस स्प्रेड करनी चाहिए. एंड हर ट्रैफिक जहां ऐसे रूल तोड़े जाते हैं वहां पे जरूर लगे होने चाहिए कि ट्रैफिक रूल तोड़ना जो है गलत है, ऐसे कुछ साइन बोर्ड वगैरह लगे.
सर इंफोग्राफिक्स.
हाँ वो
अच्छा सर, मतलब
अजीत, व्हाट इज दैट कॉल्ड?
इंफोग्राफिक्स सर.
इंफोग्राफिक क्या होता है?
इंफोग्राफिक्स.
व्हाट इज दैट?
सर वो बोर्ड के थ्रू अपना मैसेज कन्वे करना, बोर्ड सिंगल पिक्चर्स पिक्टोरियल रिप्रेजेंटेशन के थ्रू.
दैट कैन बी गुड सॉल्यूशन. And obviously penalty is one of the answers with them. Penalty is also there.
अच्छा,
Yes, sir.
मतलब सर अवेयरनेस फैलाने के लिए सर पेनल्टी इज द बेस्ट थिंग कि वो चारों तरफ फैलेगा कि यार ये इतना
नहीं, अवेयरनेस अलग चीज है, पेनल्टी अलग चीज है
सर। पेनल्टी के पहले आएगा ना अवेयरनेस।
हाँ, अवेयरनेस तो हमेशा ही होना चाहिए, वो तो इनफैक्ट स्कूल के करिकुलम में भी होना चाहिए। I always wonder why traffic rules are not taught in the school. That should be how to park your vehicle properly, how to take pass. That should be there. जब किसी को लाइसेंस मिले तो उसका एक रिटन एग्जाम हो, फॉरेन में होता है। जब आपको लाइसेंस मिलता है तो ऐसा नहीं मिलता है कि भाई साहब मेरा लाइसेंस ले आना, तू मेरी ओर से ट्रायल दे देना, ऐसा नहीं होता। इंडिया की तरह गेटिंग लाइसेंस नॉट दैट इजी। यू हैव टू पास आवर एग्जाम। एग्जाम में सारे रूल होते हैं, यू हैव टू नो दोस रूल्स एंड द क्वेश्चन पेपर इज देयर एंड देन द टेस्ट इज देयर, देन यू पास द एग्जाम। एंड अगर ट्रैफिक रूल तोड़ोगे तो आपका लाइसेंस वापस ले लिया जाए। तो अभी तो आज सब कुछ आधार कार्ड के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, तो आपका ले लिया जाए लाइसेंस एंड देन पेनल्टी शुड बी इम्पोज। सो यस, दैट थिंग शुड बी देयर। अवेयरनेस जनरेट किया जाए, नॉलेज दिया जाए लोगों को, एक टेस्ट लिया जाए लाइसेंस देते टाइम, तो वो चीजें हों।
फिर अगर
मेरा क्वेश्चन है,
फिर पेनल्टी के पे जाएगा, फिर चीजें होगा।
गो अहेड, व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन?
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि if in the beginning of the discussion, say suppose after 5 minutes I mention a very generic term as an alternative. Say suppose sir I mentioned we should promote the use of public transport. So sir, in subsequent routes, need I convey the message in great details, like what are the aspects of public transport, like we can promote the use of metro, sir ऐसा कुछ नहीं?
देखो ऐसा है, एंड में अगर तुमने 5-10 पॉइंट्स दे दिए ना, सॉल्यूशन क्या है, 5-10 काम के पॉइंट, तो ठीक हो जाता है। Every fellow is to give 2-3 points and elaborate little bit on that. Okay. If you are saying about ring road infrastructure, then give your points. Ring road should be there, how it can decongest the traffic. Give some example. Friends, I'll give you the example of Delhi ring road, Hyderabad ring road, this ring road, that ring road. It has hugely solved the problem. So that is a solution. Straight and effective, that's it. And examples certainly you give. Example of Bangalore, traffic congestion in Bangalore may be different for traffic congestion from Kanpur. Traffic congestion or something. I think Amar was giving example of some city, Rourkela or something. So that particular thing can also be done. That is good. बोलना start करो. Try to maintain the presence of mind, and when topic is given, just involve yourself in the topic. यही है. Actually ये मत सोचो कि तुम GD में बैठो. ये सोचो कि भाई मेरे को solution देना है. मैं बोर्ड रूम में बैठा हूं, मैं चाय पीने के लिए नहीं बैठा हूं बोर्ड रूम में, मेरे को कुछ बताना है इनको लोगों को। तो वो अगर तुम सोच के जाओगे, देन 100% दिमाग काम करेगा तुम्हारा, दिमाग में सब आइडिया आएगा तुम्हारे। और ये सारे अभी तुम सोचना स्टार्ट करोगे, हाँ यार ये तुम्हें बोल देना चाहिए था, ये मैंने क्यों नहीं बोला, इफेक्टिव आइडिया आएगा। लेकिन ये इन्वॉल्व करो अपने आप को जीडी में, पूरी तरह से इन्वॉल्व कर दो। बॉडी वाइज भी, माइंड वाइज भी दिखना चाहिए, बॉडी वाइज भी दिखना चाहिए इन्वॉल्व हो, ऐसे नहीं बैठे रहना चुपचाप। बॉडी वाइज भी दिखना चाहिए कि हाँ पूरी तरह से इन्वॉल्व हो रहे, बोलने की ट्राई कर रहे हो। दिस इज व्हाट दिस इज राइट सर।
आर हैंड मूवमेंट्स अलाउड इन रियल जीडी?
हाँ,
आर हैंड मूवमेंट्स अलाउड इन रियल जीडी?
यस यस, हैंड, बॉडी, जेस्चर, पोस्चर सब पार्टिसिपेट करना है उसमें, राइट?
थैंक यू सर। चलो
देन आई एंडेड द सेशन। एनीबॉडी वांट्स टू आस्क एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? ये IOCL के टॉपिक चल रहे हैं सारे के सारे, जो आ रहे हैं मेरे को फीडबैक आता है, मैं वही टॉपिक करवा रहा हूँ। तो ढंग से
ये IOCL में था?
यस, टॉपिक। एंड जो फीडबैक मेरे को बच्चों से आता है, ये वही टॉपिक्स में तुम लोगों को करवा रहा हूँ आगे, राइट
सर? एक चीज सर, जैसे इंट्रोडक्शन के टाइम पे सर, जब अब आज क्या है कि हर कोई स्टार्ट करना चाहता है और एकदम से बहुत सारे लोग आ जाते हैं, तो उस सिचुएशन में क्या करना चाहिए कि अगर हम बिठाए और बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ बोल रहे हो, तो फिर क्या मतलब बैकआउट कर जाए या फिर लगे रहे?
एक्चुअल IOCL में ऐसा नहीं होगा अभी तक, एक्चुअल में ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा होता नहीं है। ये यहीं पे होता है क्योंकि तुम ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे तुम प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, तो तुम्हें मैं बोलने के लिए मोटिवेट करता हूँ। वहां पे ऐसा नहीं होता, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, ये प्रैक्टिस से आता है विक्रांत, दिस कम्स विद प्रैक्टिस। ऐसा नहीं है कि आप बहुत अच्छे कम्युनिकेशन वाले हो तो आप प्रैक्टिस के बिना नहीं आता। जैसे जब बोलना स्टार्ट करते हैं तो कोई ना कोई रुक जाता है, जिस स्पीड के साथ तुम स्टार्ट करते, तुम देख रहे हो साहिल वैसे बोला नहीं है बहुत ज्यादा, लेकिन उसने इंट्रोडक्शन मार दिया। कैसे? उसने प्रैक्टिस किया, उस चीज का तैयारी किया कि जैसे चांस मिलेगा मैं कूदूंगा, कुछ स्ट्रक्चर है, स्ट्रक्चर के साथ कूदूंगा। उसने कोई बोली नहीं है लाइन बीच में, स्टार्टिंग इंट्रोडक्शन में ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला उसने, लेकिन उसने बस वो स्ट्रक्चर पकड़ के इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया। तो प्रैक्टिस है, दिस इज ओनली प्रैक्टिस। वो करो तुम तो हो जाएगा।
ओके,
राइट? चलो देन आई टेक लीव ऑफ यू, थैंक यू।